Humanity, I love you all with all my heart, with all my might. My messages are about love, creation, infinity, because we're infinite love, we're infinite creation, we're infinite creators. Why? Because of the human heart, the human heartbeat, the pulse of life, the pulse of creation. The electromagnetic field generated as a result of the human heartbeat gives us life. It powers the human body, the nervous system, so we can think, we can be conscious and self-aware. The heart, so we can feel, we have emotions, and our organs functions as a result. So this is the way it is, and the way it would always be. Is a biological creator, our heart, that gives us life. So we live to love, and we love to live. Why? Because the same place, the pumping motion, the heartbeat, the pulse of life, the pulse of creation that gives us life so we can exist, is the same place where we love, and we love with our hearts. So our heartbeat, the creator, is telling us, is reminding us that you live to love. It's the same place that gives us life. It's the same place where we love. So it's all connected. We live to love, and we love to live. This is the beauty of it, that is all connected. We are creators, and we create with our love. We're a loving species, we're a benevolent race, we're a heartful species. And the best way to think about it is about what we do, biologically speaking, as creators. The way we reproduce, we make love, so we have children. We are creators. And we love our children with all our hearts, so our children become beautiful, great human beings. So they can also create life, and they can also love. So this is all connected, not only as having the capacity to reproduce, but also with our actions, our free will, daily action, purposeful daily action. We take action, and love allows us to create with great passion, love in actions, purposeful actions. We put our heart behind our actions. We backed our actions with love, love behind our actions, so we can create the most beautiful things. This is what we have always done as a human race. We create, we do, we build, and we always do it with love. This is how we work, and this is the way we always work. We are the citizens of the Republic of Planet Earth. We're a benevolent species. We're the leaders of the Republic of Planet Earth. We are the defenders of the Republic of Planet Earth. We were born at the right time, under the right conditions, to love, to live, because this is who we are, this is our nature. Since the very moment that we're created as a small group of cells, the zygote, ontogenesis, embryonic development, the heartbeat determines our purpose, who we are. We're creators, we're loving creators. We create with our hearts, like our heart creates us. This is all connected. And it's connected not only at the biological scale, but at the astronomical scale and the terrestrial scale, like the sun. The sun has its own electromagnetic pulse, this field of creation. It's the same shape, spherical like ours, our own heartbeat, our own electromagnetic field. And the earth has its own electromagnetic field, round, spherical, like ours, like the sun's. The sun created the conditions on earth, so the earth can have an atmosphere, and biology and the DNA can flourish, and we can live, biologically speaking, and have our own heartbeat, our own existence, and create ourselves. So how do we connect with the source? Purposefully. Well, we stare at the sun, our eyes allow us to do so. Our eyes are spherical, our iris with the cone cells that give us the ability to see light and colors is round, just like the sun. We can stare at the sun like I am doing it right now without any, it's all fine. and this light comes through our eyes. The light comes through our eyes. We open the portal. This is the portal. The sun iris nexus, the human practice. It's a portal. We open the portal and we build the bridge. We build the bridge, meaning the human heartbeat and the electromagnetic pulse, the electromagnetic field of the human heart, the human body syncs as one with the electromagnetic field of the sun. We become one with everything, one with existence, one with creation, with infinity, because this is who we are. It anchors us, it reminds us where we come from. We're energy, we're light, we're creators. And this is beautiful because this energy comes inside our bodies through our eyes and it heals our bodies. It regenerates our brain cells, our bodies, our heart. It gives us great bravery and courage to face adversity, face fears, and grow, and remind us that we're creators. We're infinite light, we're infinite creators. This is who we are. We open the portal by staring at the sun, and we build the bridge by opening our hearts. And this is something that we all humans can do because we all have eyes, we all have cone cells, we all have irises. We can all stare at the sun and open our hearts because we all have a heart, we all have an electromagnetic field. And this is our purpose, to know this, to know that we're infinite creators, that we're infinite eternal creators, that we're a loving species, that we're a benevolent race, that we're light spherical beings, just like the sun, just like the earth, spherical. So today is a video about what the definition of purpose is from my technical point of view, because we know we're life and we're creators and we're infinite and we're here to love. But I want to have a meaningful, purposeful definition for purpose from a compass point of view, which is who we are. We're compass, all of us. We shatter illusions and we render fantasies obsolete. And we manifest free will through our daily action, purposeful daily action. This is who we are. And why do we shatter fantasies and illusions? Well, we shatter them because we're electrical. And we have the capacity to, with our energy field, with our electromagnetic field, to shatter things. And what are fantasies and what are illusions? Well, all these distractions, all these things out there in reality that stop us from being who we are. All these negative loads or this negative energy, all these things out there, mediums and media, creating illusions and fantasies in our lives. So our minds start to think things that are not in alignment with who we are, our nature. Because when we understand that we're energy, we elevate our frequency with our thoughts, our creations, our actions, our heart, our love. And these things don't have any effect on us anymore. We shatter them. We render them obsolete. All these negative emotions, all these negative things that are essentially distracting us and stopping us from being who we are, infinite light, infinite spherical light beings. This is who we are. Because we're here to love and to create, and we need to clear all these negative load, all these negative emotions, all this trauma, all these bad experiences from our hearts, from our minds. And this is what shattering is. These fantasies, these illusions get shattered. They don't have a hold on us anymore, no effect. All these distractions, all these bad things, they don't have a hold on us anymore. Because we're here to love. And this is what we can do. So purpose, let's define it. Purpose, in a very basic way, it's knowing the reason why you exist and taking action here and now to advance your agenda. This is what purpose is. I'm going to repeat it one more time. Purpose is knowing the reason why you exist and taking action here and now to advance your agenda. So what's your agenda? Your agenda is your destination, your purpose, your dream, your calling, your wish, your desires. Whatever your heart is telling you to do, you follow your heart. Remember, it's all about the heart. The heartbeat gives us life so we can create, so we can love. So we need to understand that we exist. The purpose, why we exist, the reason why we exist is to love. And we love creating. and we take action. This is how we create, by taking action here and now. It proves free will. It proves who we are, compass. It manifests free will. So it's knowing the reason why you exist. This is what it is, knowing why you exist. We know that we're love and we're creation. This is our nature. This is the very foundation of who we are. But beyond that, we need to choose what we create. We need to choose what we love. It's part of free will. Here and now, we choose what we do. We take action. And this is very important, so we can advance our agenda, we can advance our purpose, we can advance our dreams, our calling, so we can get to our destinations. Because we're a compass. Remember, it's very simple. It starts with us, the heartbeat, the creator, the individual, identity and true self. Is each of us have a heartbeat, the ability to love and to create. We're alive, we're conscious, we're self-aware. So starts with us, self-love. We develop our identity and our true self. And then that's the first primary element of compass. Then the second primary element is purpose, knowing the reason why you exist and taking action here and now to advance your agenda. And I always speak about purpose and what it is, the seed of life, freedom, skills, calling, opportunity, dream, action, all coming together. So we choose what we pursue. Then we can understand our dimensions, identity and true self. We have dimensions. We understand those. We understand our boundaries. So we can self-transcend. We can go through the different stages, the different boundaries, all of them, and the dimensions. So we understand who we are. The heart of it is our true self. And there's always hints of who we are. This calling signal to us. There's strong signs everywhere. So we can take action here and now. So that is the second primary element of compass, who we are. We all compass, we all shatter illusions and render fantasies obsolete. This is who we are, we're electrical. All these fantasies, all these illusions, all these mediums, all these media, all these distractions, all these negative cognitive loads, all these things that are not helping us, that are holding us back, we shatter them. Our resonance, our field of creation, our high frequency stops it. The vibration of our heart, of our resonance, of our heartbeat, our consciousness stops it from having an effect on us. So they don't control us anymore. They don't have an effect on us anymore because we have free will. So we can take action here now to advance our agenda. And this is why the third primary element of compass is so important, because it's about managing time and energy, which is what it is, time and energy. Remember, we're energy. We're infinite energy. This is who we are. So we need to manage our energy effectively and efficiently every day so we can advance our agenda, advance our purpose, our dreams, our calling. And how do we do this? Well, we need to understand time and what time represents, this relativity. It's essentially, time is nothing else but here and now, the moment, this very instant. This is all we have here and now, the present moment, here, now. And we have, as humans, codified a system to track here and now, and we call it time, and we time it, and we assign values to it, and this is how we measure it. Because we measure things, this is what we do, we keep track of things, and that's how we keep track of here and now, through time. We call it time. So it's important that us as energy beings and infinite electrical energy, spherical light beings with a heartbeat, as creator, the sun, as a reminder of who we are, infinite nature of creation, that we take action here and now. So we manage our time and our energy effectively with our actions, daily purposeful action, because we create with our actions. We remember, we're loving creatures, we create. So we need to do something that, the reason why we exist, identity and true self, something that we love, that is connected with our heart, something that we love, so our creations are loving. This is why this is so important, because the fourth primary element obviously is action, daily action, purposeful daily action, which is a proof to free will. It proves our freedom, it proves our ability to make choices here and now. So it's the actions that we take. We need to have the love for our actions. And the only way to love our actions is to love ourselves. The only way to love ourselves is to understand who we are, identity and true self, our nature, the human heart, the human heartbeat, who we are. So our purposeful, the reason why we exist, beyond understanding the notion that our purpose in general is to live, to love, because of our human heart, is that we need to use that love to create, and we choose our creations with our free will because we have an identity and a true self that defines us. And we define ourselves with our actions. So our actions define us. So we take action, purposeful action, to create love, to create with love. So we do things that are meaningful to us individually. So then again, it's all about positivity, it's positive energy. This reminder of who we are, electrical light beings, spherical light beings. We metamorphosize from this old self, this former self, when we, because of fantasies and illusions, we don't know who we were. We didn't know who we were because of all these distractions, all these mediums and media, all this negative emotion, all these negative loads, cognitive loads that are essentially stopping us from understanding our nature. But now that we know who we are, they don't have a hold of us anymore, no control over us because we're in control. And this is exactly why we take action. Because we can create now consciously in an aware manner. So that's what we do, and this is what we're compass, because we shatter illusions, rendering fantasies. This is who we are. We're electrical, full circle, spherical, like the sun, like our eyes, like the iris, like our electromagnetic field, like the sun, like the earth. Spherical is our nature. So obviously the fifth primary element is why, how. Then again is the recalibration mechanism, is this notion, self-correcting tool within compass, within all of us, our heart, our identity, our true self, that helps us stay on north, true north, be headed to our destination, make sure that our true self and our identity are clear and they're aligned with our purpose, and our purpose is the accurate purpose, is the right purpose for us, for who we are, that is in alignment with our identity and true self, and our actions here and now, our time and energy. This all comes together so we can flow with our actions. So we are headed to our destination because we're on true north. And this is what why how is why has an infinite nature, insatiable nature of why, insatiable why. Why? If you ask why enough times, you're gonna start thinking in an abstract level of thinking, an infinite abstract level of thinking, and then how do you make sure that that goes back to a concise thinking, solid here with us in the now, through how? So you shape it with actions to make sure that it's actionable, that is objective reality, that it makes sense here so we can actually do something meaningful with it. And this is why action is so important and purpose is so important, and knowing the reason why you exist and taking action here and now to advance your agenda is the definition of purpose, because it's all these things coming together. The seed of life, remember, our heartbeat, we exist to love, we love to exist, we live to love, and we love to live. It's our nature. We're loving species, and purpose is that seed of life, is all that comes together. Freedom, skills, calling, opportunity, dream, and action, and they all come together into purpose. And then we know why we exist, and we take action here and now, and we advance our agenda. So this is why the sixth primary element of compass, who we are, is flow, because we're energy. We flow with our actions. We take action and we flow. Our actions, and what's flow is how we feel, our emotions. We feel good about it. It feels great. We see signs and the signals everywhere that we're headed in the right direction. We're on true north. We're headed towards our destination, our dream coming true, our calling manifested purpose. Why? Because this is the nature of reality. We're electrical. So flow, energy flows like water, like the wind, like air, like the planets. I said that again, like the planets, like earth, like water. We flow, we're infinite energy. Our actions, biologically speaking, loving actions are what make us flow, and we experience that not only physically with the actions that we take, but when we take actions, our heartbeat resonates, particularly when these are actions that are in alignment with our purpose and our identity and true self, because we feel good about them. Positive emotions, positive energy. It's a great joy, great gratification. It's a meaningful, it's a fulfilling endeavor. It's about happiness, makes you feel great. It's all positive. It's very good for you. You know it. You're in the zone. You're doing the things. The perception of time changes. You can just do it for hours and hours and hours, and you don't seem to realize. You don't keep track of time because time is relative. Your energy. So you're moving very fast, you're flowing, your actions are very impactful. When you're in flow, that means that your actions are having a major impact. You're taking massive action that is purposeful, that is in alignment with who you are, with your identity and true self as an infinite eternal creator. And this is why this is all connected and this is all important. Then the seventh primary element of compass is true north, because you're taking the right actions and you're in flow. And your actions are in alignment with your time and energy, with your identity and true self and your purpose. And how is there redirecting and recalibrating and self-correcting and making sure that you're headed on true north when your destination, is going to be reached. This is why it's so important, because of that, because it reminds us we're in true north, we're taking the right actions. There are signals and signs everywhere that reminds us. Those signs remind us, so we remember why we do the things we do, the reason why we exist, the reason why we take action here and now, why we have an agenda, and how we advance it through our actions. And obviously that leads to the eighth primary element of compass, which is something that we all are. And that is destination, is the dream itself, the purpose, the calling coming true, happening, being manifested here now in reality with our actions. And this is why we're infinite eternal creators, because all of us have the ability to do this, because we're energy. We create just like the sun, just like the earth. But we create at a biological scale because of our heartbeat. We're electrical. This is who we are. We stare at the sun. We connect with the source. Our electromagnetic field resonates with the electromagnetic field of the sun. We build the bridge. We open the portal to remind us who we are, and we have strong visions about who we are. Our dreams are stronger, so we have the energy required to take action with our hearts, the bravery and courage required of us. And this is how this works, and this is the way it would always be, because we are the human race. We're a benevolent species. We are the citizens of the Republic of Planet Earth. We're the leaders of the Republic of Planet Earth. We are the defenders of the Republic of Planet Earth. We were born at the right time, under the right conditions, so we can be who we are. This is our moment. This is a moment of humanity to be purposeful, to be loving, to have great lives, because we're all compass, and this is our nature, to love, to live. Humanity, I love you all with all my heart, with all my might.